And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lays? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled away. Today we're going to look at Paradise by John Prine. It's a wonderful beginner level song, but it has the opportunity to take it a little bit beyond the beginner level. As usual, we're going to look at the chords, the strumming pattern, the structure of the song. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the flat picking embellishments that are woven into the song that you can add in once you can play it at the basic level. Let's start off, as always, and we're going to look at the chords, okay? So the song is played with a capo on 2. You can alternately play it in the key of D without the capo, but the reason there's a reason why he's using the capo. The C, F, G embellishments that you hear in the song rely on these chord shapes. So that's one of the reasons why you're often going to hear a capo in use, is to enable certain embellishments like, okay, and I'm going to talk about the embellishments a little bit later. So here are the chords for Paradise. The first chord we're going to use is a C chord that you probably already know. The F we're going to play this F here. You don't need a bar. And there's a reason why you don't want to use a bar. So we're going to use this F chord here. And then we go back to the C. In the second line, we go C. And then we use this G. And then back to C. And this is a really, really good grip change for you to practice. C to G like this, because it's fast. To Western Kentucky, where my parents were born. And here's a little cheat. If you're not as quick as you want to be yet, when you're playing that G, just don't strum the high E string. You can strum the high E string, it'll give you a 6, but you don't have to hold your pinky down. And in fact, when I watch John Prine playing this live, it seems like he doesn't always hold down that high E string. He just goes like this. So you can't really tell if he's using the high E or using the pinky or not. The reason why he's using these particular voicings is because there's a change in every line that's quite quick, okay? So we'll talk about the speed of the changes a little bit later, but those are the voicings that are being used. Okay, let's talk next about the strumming pattern. The strumming pattern is a continuous 3/4, and it's 1 1 1 1 is a 1 1 is a. So here's the strumming pattern for Paradise by John Prine. I'm going to use a flat pick because I'm sure that a lot of you are using picks. You'll notice I have great big claws. That's what I normally play with. But I have used a flat pick a couple of times, so I'll figure it out here. So what we're doing is we're playing the bass note. Now, when you're playing the bass note on this drum, it's not super important that it's cleanly articulated. So if you want to play that first beat across the lowest couple of strings of your chord, that's fine. But when you're playing the C and when you're playing the F, it's helpful to skip the low E string. Let that be muted. You can mute it with your left hand fingertip or just skip past it with your pick. Here's the basic strumming idea. So it's a waltz time, but using a triplet strum. Dum dum da da dum dum da. The basic outline of it is 1 1 is a 1 1 is a 1 1 is a 1 1 is a. Okay, let's talk about the structure of the lines. The song is made out of 2 lines. Okay, that's all there is. There's 2 lines of music in the whole song, and he uses the same 2 lines both in the verse and in the chorus. Okay, So the first, let's talk about, we'll talk about the verse, and then you'll see how those two lines repeat, and then we'll talk about the chorus, and you'll see how those two lines repeat. Let's look at the verse first. He goes C, F, C, and that F is a quick change. So it's when I was a child, my family would travel. Okay, so you're changing quite quickly to the F and back to the C. My family would travel. We're only on the F for one measure. When we go to the second line, it's C, but now it goes to a G and a C. Down to Western Kentucky, where my parents were born. Then the second pair of lines are the same as the verse. There's a backwards old town that's often remembered, so many times that my memories are worn. Okay, that's the verse. Now, the structure of the chorus is exactly the same, but the chorus is a repetitive refrain. The lyrics stay the same each time we do it. And here's the first two lines of the chorus. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. Second two lines of the chorus. Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's gold train has hauled it away. Okay, so that's the structure of the lines. You just need to practice it lots. Because the F in the first line and the G in the second line seem to come up quickly, and you're only on them for one measure, if you're not used to playing faster chord changes, just go through this more slowly and work your way through it, following the lyrics as your timing cue, and you'll get it down. It just takes a little bit of practice. Let's talk about the embellishments, okay? And I'm going to go into a close-up for the embellishments. You can do some nice, simple strumming embellishments, and they do use them on this song. If you listen to the recordings, I'm going to show you the simple embellishments that John Prine is doing. So he's going... So whenever you're playing the C chord, you can fit that in. Don't do it on every one. It's a nice little embellishment to play. Okay, and there's also an embellishment that you can play on the F. You can play a simple version of the embellishment by hammering down the G string with the middle fingers and hammer it off, like this. The F embellishment, a simple version of the F embellishment, is just to hammer on and then release the G. So it'd be like this. Okay, so there are two fun little embellishments that you can try if you're getting good at strumming. And that is Paradise by John Prine, one of my favorite songs. It's a wonderful song in 3/4 time. If you practice it lots, you will get good at it. And it does help you lay the foundation for a variety of things, including working in 3/4 time and having a quick chord change in your song, which does happen in a lot of songs, even in simpler songs. And it's just great practice to just strum and sing. If you're looking for some other beginner level songs to add to your repertoire, I'm going to have some links over my shoulders here, and you can click on one of those and learn another fantastic beginner level song. Hope you're having fun. If you're enjoying the videos, please click on like, click on subscribe. If you have any requests for a song you'd like a lesson on, you can send me an email, bonner.harris@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to create a lesson for the channel just for you.